Hey everybody, Bob Trade Genius, the 19th of July. Let's start with the futures here. Start with oil. And just another great day with the day trading money machine. Just want to let you guys know, those of you who use it, between 5 and 6 in the morning, you want to see where the buying selling pressure, the money flow indicator is sitting. And market was down for oil. This was oversold. And coming into the open, we're getting ready for a launch pad. It broke VWAP. You take the trade, and you're talking from 27.19 up to 28.67, 77 to wherever you decide to stay in. You would have stayed in till this started crossing down, and you were looking at a trade here. This is a $1,300. All right. We get trades like these every day. I've been showing you guys every day these trade setups. Then you're done. You don't worry about the rest of the day. You don't screw around with all the zigzags. You take your trade and you're done. But that wasn't it. We also had ES today too. So ES was down, and what they typically do in the mornings when they sell off like this, you always look for a break of the S2. You got oversold or oversold. We got a slingshot. Slingshot's usually good for 10 points. I take the slingshot into the VWAP. Here was a quick $250. Okay, so you can get this offer. Go to summer special number 2, tradelikeagenius.com. $300 plus $29.50 a month, and you get in the room too. And you get trading room, you get chat room, you get signals, and you get the software. And the software is loaded onto your PC. So anyway, take advantage of it. It's just a great piece of software. I made it to help myself trade better, and I love it, obviously. Now, flipping over, and so we had a very interesting day in the market. Trump's taking on the Fed, and I think it's going to bode well for gold, silver miners, and start putting pressure on the dollar here. I think Trump has put those guys where they don't want to be in the spotlight and front and center for the media. So if this thing starts to roll over, Trump's going to say, look, I warned these guys not to keep doing what they're doing. They're letting China play us, and they're ruining all our good work, and yada, yada, yada. And so these guys they're going to deal with a non-passive president, one who's very aggressive. And there's a war, make no mistake about it, between Trump and anybody else that wants to be in charge, and he's not going to put up with it. And he thinks that the Fed is playing a stupid game, and while China's devaluing. And remember, last time China devalued like this, the markets fell 18%. Also, when they stopped their devaluation, the miners went up 400%. So get ready for that train. I think the stock market is going to be in for a rough ride. I think the Fed's going to try to assert their authority. They're going to crash the market. Trump's going to blame them. They're going to freak out, and gold and silver miners are going to rock and roll. Look, Trump has a lot of support. He has the Republican voter locked down, and the independent voter is liking him more and more every day. And so it's going to be very, very interesting to see them try to defy a popular president. And don't believe all this narrative about he's a wounded president and this and that other thing. He's very much in charge. So let's flip through our stuff here. Got AG, not trading AG. I'm staying with AG. This thing's going to rock and roll. We did a trade earlier today and we hopped off. We got back in and we're staying in it. DRD, another one we just own and hold and not doing anything with it. Okay, we're out of our fold. We got stopped out of that at 1550. I did not get back into it. So I didn't want to get into anything really too speculative here with this market right now. Next 6 weeks are going to be probably pretty scary. Okay. I'm going to point out a few other things here too. GDX is getting pretty close to where you can buy it again. Same with GDXJ. We're out of both of them. We did our trades on these and are finished and waiting to get back in. IQ I bring up because it's become pretty momo here. It had a buy signal here. It broke right back down again. Should have got right back out. And now just waiting again for for it to set up. Looks like a bit of a bear flag. I don't think I want to own anything China right now, and I think it's going to get a bit of a hit. And then we also today bought UNG, okay, and we bought it at 22.32. We're going to hold it to 23. I think it's going to have a nice move. And then we closed our NFX trade. Well, actually closed it on us. We had a sell stop, but made 2% on it, and hopped off. And so happy with that trade, and we'll just look for another one here to replace it. And UNG looks like a good one for right now. Really light right now in terms of positions. I want to see how the next couple of days play out with the market. I'll pull SPY up here because I have puts on SPY. If I can only find it, it's up here. Here we go. All right, so let me zoom into this. All right, so oops, going the wrong way here. Let's go out a little bit more here. So I'm still looking for us to come back and test this. The fourth week of the month, this whole year has been very bearish, and I see no reason why it's not going to continue. And I think with China pressing, and I think they took the fangs as far as they could take them. I'll show you those stocks in a second. I think we're going to roll down, and so I still have my 279s for Monday the 30th. I've been selling against my position on it, so I'll be closing my Friday position tomorrow. They're just 278.50s, and then roll some into Monday depending on how the action looks on the market. I also have, which I'll close tomorrow, a VXX credit put spread. It's a bull put, and so I'm going to close that tomorrow. Trades really there right now, pretty much break even, and I think probably make money on it tomorrow. If I think what's going to happen to market tomorrow, it's going to happen. I think we're definitely going to open down. I think China is going to do some crazy stuff overnight. Japan cried uncle, and and I'll show that to you right now. They were ramping pretty hard, and then they bailed out. So let me go into that. And so they what am I in a 5 minute? Let me just zoom out here. Do a 2 hour. Okay, so this is what they did. They pulled it up, okay, and everybody said, "Oh, here comes the ramp," and then they just they capitulated. And so Japan, I don't think, can go up against China's devaluation. Plus, with oil going against them, I think it barbecued them, and they had to get out of that trade. So speculators are like, "Whoa, we can't push oil down anymore. Oil's resisting. People are moving into oil for a hedge to protect themselves," and this thing kind of blew up on them. So this looks like a little bit of a bear flag to me, and I'll see if it comes back down and retest this this little mini crash here on the forex. And make no mistake, 12 to 12, almost 1 point move on forex is pretty big. So not a meaningless move at all. So there's people with 100 to 1 leverage on this. So there's probably some people freaking out today when that move did what it did. And so I'm expecting more weakness tomorrow. I don't think you're going to get any help here. I don't think you're going to get any help with the volatility. And let me just check that real quick here. Pretty flat right now, VX, and so the curve's flattening up a little bit too. And August is the worst month really to be short volatility. And the next 6 weeks the next 7 weeks in the market is where you can lose the most money. So I think it's good to play it carefully and see what happens, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But that's where we are. So check us out, tradelikeagenius.com. Remember, Sunday, Phil and I are going to do the Bob and Phil show, 4 to 5 p.m. pretty much open forum. We'll talk whatever you guys want to talk about. We have a few things we'll open with, and then turn the court over to you guys. So check us out, YouTube channel, Trade Genius, 4 p.m. It is no charge. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye-bye.